She didn't flinch when his fist connected with her chest. She just looked up, steady and calm, as if she'd seen far worse than school bullies. The hallway fell silent, lockers echoing from the impact. Students froze, expecting the new girl to cry or run or beg. But she simply adjusted her backpack, said nothing, and in the next second, her fist snapped forward with quiet precision, so fast most people didn't even see it. His nose cracked, blood poured, and the bully who ruled the school changed forever from that moment. But what no one knew, not then, was why she reacted that way, or the secret she carried that would turn the entire school upside down. Because the girl who broke his nose with one move wasn't dangerous. She was afraid, not of them, but of something she had escaped. And the truth, when it came out, would make even her worst enemies stand beside her. Maya stepped into Westbridge High with her hood up, and her heart pounding the same way it had the last 3 schools she tried to survive in. Every hallway felt similar, voices echoing, shoes squeaking, backpacks swinging, people staring at anything or anyone new. But Maya wasn't scared of crowds, she was scared of attention. Attention always led to questions. Questions led to her past, and she had promised her mother that they would move forward, not keep reliving the fear they left behind. She found a quiet bench near the courtyard during break, hoping the sun would warm some of the coldness she felt inside. She needed this school to work out. She needed to stay invisible. She needed peace. But peace rarely existed where people like Ryder Murphy walked. Ryder, the undefeated king of the school's social kingdom, feared by some, admired by others, tolerated by teachers who had grown used to his temper. He didn't like when people sat in his spot, which in his head meant any spot he wanted at the moment. And when he saw Maya sitting alone on the bench, chin down, he didn't see a quiet girl minding her business. He saw an opportunity to remind everyone he still controlled the narrative. He swaggered over with 2 friends trailing like shadows that echoed his every move. Students shifted back, forming an invisible ring around them. Maya didn't look up. She didn't want conflict. She never wanted conflict. But conflict always found her like a magnet. Ryder tapped her shoulder. "Hey, move!" Maya's fingers tightened around her backpack strap. She thought of her mother, of how much she sacrificed to bring her here, of the promise Maya made not to cause trouble, not to fight unless she had no choice. She whispered, almost to herself, "I'm not harming anyone. I'll stay." Ryder wasn't used to being told no. He stepped closer, towering over her. "I said move." Maya exhaled slowly. "I heard you." "You're new," he sneered. "You don't get to ignore me." Silence stretched between them, the weight of his ego pressing down. Maya could feel her pulse rising, her muscles tensing the way they always did when danger loomed. She wasn't afraid of Ryder, she was afraid of losing control, afraid of what her mother always warned her about, the training she had, the reflexes she carried, the ones she sometimes struggled to hold back. He shoved her shoulder. "Get up!" Maya didn't react the way he expected. Her body barely moved, as steady as if she had roots in the ground. Ryder exchanged glances with his friends, irritated that she wasn't playing her part in his performance. He pushed harder, voice rising. "I said, move!" But the moment he raised his hand again, Maya felt her vision tunnel. Not because of him, but because of a memory she still couldn't erase. A memory of a night she wished she could forget. Someone towering over her mother the same way, someone demanding something, someone hurting them both. Her body moved on instinct before her mind could even decide. Ryder swung first. The punch landed square on her sternum, a quick, sharp blow meant to intimidate more than injure. The hallway gasped. Maya didn't stumble. She didn't cry. She just looked up, eyes slowly lifting to meet his, calm and controlled, even though her heart hammered like thunder. Ryder blinked. "What are you—" He didn't finish. In a single, silent motion, Maya's stance shifted, her arm snapped forward, and her fist connected with the bridge of his nose. A crack echoed. Ryder's hands flew to his face as he fell to his knees, shocked, gasping through blood that drenched his shirt. The entire school froze. Maya didn't look proud. She didn't look angry. She looked scared. Because she knew what would happen next. The call to the office, the accusations, the questions she couldn't safely answer, the reputation she didn't want. When the principal arrived, Ryder pointed at her with trembling fingers. She broke my nose! Maya stayed quiet. She always stayed quiet. But silence, she learned long ago, is sometimes mistaken for guilt, and guilt in a school like this spreads like wildfire. The principal asked her to come to the office. Students whispered, phones recorded, rumors birthed themselves in seconds. Maya's chest tightened as she walked through the hallway that suddenly felt like a cage closing in. She had done it again, lost control, drawn attention, damaged her chance for a normal life. But what she didn't know, what no one knew yet, was that one person saw everything. One person who knew exactly what kind of punch she threw. One person who recognized the stance she took, the precision of her strike, the fear behind her calm face. One person who knew she wasn't reckless, she was trained. And that person would change her entire future.